We are coming to the end of chapter 6. If I was Arjuna, I would be totally confused still. Krishna has given too many choices. It's like walking into a cereals aisle in the morning at the grocery store. Too many choices. Started with Sankhya Yoga, self-realization. Then said Karma Yoga, doing service with full discipline, not worrying about the results, rewards and all that. Then it was Jnana Karma Sannyas Yoga, the renunciation of the results of the action that come through service that is based on knowledge, teaching, for example. Then came Karma Sannyas Yoga. Do your work only as service, not for anything in return at all. No salary, nothing. Just go to the temple and clean the temple, or go to a soup kitchen, prepare meals funded by whoever, by some philanthropist. Then it is Dhyana Yoga. At the end of chapter 6, the last two verses, Krishna says, Dhyana Yoga is the best. You choose it. You choose Dhyana Yoga. And he says, also, Krishna adds, just pray to me, leave everything else. Just pray to me. That's the ultimate way of dealing with everything. So is Krishna trying to confuse Arjuna? He wants him to fight, but he's telling him just pray. Just keep saying Krishna, 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 Krishna. Everything will be fine. So, what is Arjuna supposed to do? What am I supposed to do if I am to take some guidance from this book? There's been a lot of choices. And finally, this word in chapter 6. That's the end of it, it says. But then we are going to go on. What is apparent for us? Practical thinking. I've been given choices. That is that sannyas yoga, renounce everything. Go live as a hermit. But I can't have that fudge candy that I bought recently. It's very tasty. Just melts in my mouth. I want that. I feel like, no, I want to go have a small piece just because I'm talking about it. I want to go to the beach and enjoy the feeling of those waves hitting my body. So, can I become a sannyasi? I cannot become a sannyasi. So the next possibility, let's consider Dhyana Yoga. That's what we've been hearing about. Meditation. I got to give up everything else, just meditate, meditate, meditate. I don't think I'm capable of doing that either. I cannot just focus on meditation throughout my life, because I have those other wants. So how do we balance this? Self-realization. The new jargon is mindfulness. Basically doing meditation, yoga and all that. Mindfulness. What is it? Confusing again. Who knows? I have myself said it many times. So look inward. Ask, who am I? So how do I find the answer? How do I look inward? So there are lots of issues. In fact, I can look inward now a little bit more than about 20 years ago, let's say, in my 40s. I wouldn't listen to any of this. I would consider this nonsense. I would have considered this nonsense. I was a very pious person. Go to the temple, pray once in a while, and tell all the slokas beautifully, sing some song, whether or not I can do it well. But if someone says, read the Bhagavad Gita and see what the philosophy is all about, I would say that's nonsense. Why do you want to waste your time on that kind of nonsense? But I can't do it now. So it comes through maturity. The wisdom from experience in life and the hardship in life, and trying to find answers. You say, I know everything, I'm invincible. Then you face a crisis, you run to somebody older, usually. What do I do? A mentor. And that person essentially preaches philosophies exactly like in the Bhagavad Gita. You're not that important. You're not the person doing everything. Don't think without you things cannot proceed. All that kind of advice you will hear from a mentor. So, comes through wisdom. The ability to look inward. It takes courage. Ask the question, are you a good person? The answer is difficult. You know you've been bad sometimes. So you have to start balancing. Oh yeah. If I look at through my life and balance all those things, I am coming out a little on the side of good rather than bad. So, but where is this issue? What can I do to make that gap grow bigger and bigger? And not even make it important that I don't have to ask the question of good and bad. I'm balanced because I understand what life is about. So I can do that. So what is Krishna trying to do to Arjuna? Is he confusing? Is he pray Krishna, 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 and that's the end of it? No. He knows. So many times as a mentor, a pupil would come to me and say, I want to quit. If I say, yeah, quit. These are the alternatives for you. These are the things that can happen by quitting. So quit. I tell you, quit. I'll give you recommendations. Good recommendations. Quit. The next day morning they come back and say, thank you for that advice. I know what you were trying to do. It's a similar thing that Krishna is doing in a much higher scale. He is telling me that, yeah, take the Dhyan Yoga and just pray Krishna, 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 Krishna. I can't do it. I have to spend my time serving the community. I have to do karma. I have to maybe perform some acquiring knowledge, do a little bit of meditation to go with it, do a little bit of prayer to go along with it. But I cannot just pray all the time. It is impractical for me. So let's hope that's the way it is going to proceed. And the next one is a very scientific chapter I'm looking forward to.